everyone, it's Star Sketch and welcome back to a new video. Today, don't mind the dog barking in the background, but today I'm starting a couple of new workbook series. So this is one of them, Becoming That Girl, Unleashing Your Inner Power and Authenticity, a workbook by yours truly. The reason why there is a bar here is because when I ordered it from Amazon, I got the author copy and it says not for resale on it, but this is actually available as a digital product on my Etsy currently. So if you would like to get this workbook, you can just easily download it to your iPad or on your computer and use it either to write separately in a journal, or you can print it out and write directly on the pages, however you please. I wanted to make it accessible for everybody. And then on the back, this is kind of the synopsis of it, which I will try to read, but again, it's really hard with this not for resale banner thing that I don't like that they did. But let me just zoom in for you all here. So at the top it says Star Sketch, because obviously Star Sketch. And the back says, Becoming That Girl is an empowering guidebook designed to inspire and guide readers on a transformative journey towards embracing their authentic selves and becoming the best version of who they aspire to be. This book delves into 5 essential chapters that cover key areas of personal growth, including personal style, communication skills, mindset, and resilience. In each chapter, readers will discover practical strategies, insightful advice, and actionable steps to cultivate their unique personal style, master effective communication, nurture a positive mindset, and build resilience in the face of challenges. From exploring fashion choices and grooming techniques to understanding the power of verbal and nonverbal communication, readers will learn how to authentically express themselves and leave a lasting impression. Furthermore, Becoming That Girl emphasizes the importance of cultivating a positive mindset, practicing gratitude and embracing challenges as opportunities for growth, provides techniques to enhance self-confidence. Sorry, I'm reading words, the not for resale part. Foster meaningful connections, and develop a resilient mindset that enables readers to bounce back from setbacks and navigate life's obstacles with strength and determination. Written in a supportive and encouraging tone, this book empowers readers to take ownership of their lives, celebrate their unique qualities, and embrace their individuality. It encourages them to cultivate self-awareness, explore their passions, and tap into their inner power to create a life that reflects their true essence. With its practical guidance and inspiring anecdotes and insightful exercises, Becoming That Girl serves as a trusted companion and mentor for anyone seeking personal growth, empowerment, and a journey towards embracing their authenticity. Whether you're a young woman navigating your way through life or someone looking to make positive changes, this book offers the tools and inspiration to help you confidently step into the spotlight and become that girl you aspire to be. Now, this little intro thing is definitely a little bit different than the other ones I've written. It's because I got a little bit of help online with certain people and stuff, getting advice from them on how to write it. And I think not having the bullet points in there was kind of helpful. I think just having this straight on point, what to expect in here. And it just sounds more professional too. So I figured I would try it out. But today we're going to get into the introduction part of the workbook. So if you have the workbook, great. If not, you could still follow along with these videos, and you can use your journal to write out the answers that you have for the prompts and such. I will be using my Disney pen that I got from when I went to Disney for autographs. I've been loving it. It's mainly because the other pens I have are kind of just boring, so I figured I would use this one as a nice little decor piece, I guess. So, intro. So when you all are ready, you can feel free to pause this to get yourself situated, but if you're ready to go, then let's go. Intro. Becoming that girl is a journey of self-discovery, empowerment, and personal growth. It's about embracing your authenticity, cultivating confidence, and exuding a captivating presence. In this guide, we have explored 5 essential chapters that provide practical insights and strategies to help you become the best version of yourself. From enhancing your personal style to mastering communication skills, cultivating a positive mindset, and building resilience, each chapter offers valuable tools to support your transformation. By incorporating these principles into your life, you can radiate confidence, inspire others, and create a life that reflects your true essence as that girl. And I included a picture of myself that I just really think, speaks to me anyways, but I figured I would add pictures like this rather than drawings, if you guys remember in my past workbooks. And also this border and the all of this, I decided to make my workbook this time through Canva, just because there's more design options and stuff. So that's why if you see that there's been a bit of an upgrade with this one, that's why. And I kind of tried to cultivate that into my next workbook, which stay tuned for that video. So let's get into this side. So this is just going to kind of break down the things that we're going to be going over in this workbook. To become that girl and cultivate a captivating presence, here are some key suggestions. Confidence. Build self-assurance by recognizing your strengths and embracing your unique qualities. Focus on positive self-talk and practice self-care. Personal style. Develop a signature style that reflects your personality and makes you comfortable and confident. Experiment with different fashion choices and find what suits you best. Positive attitude. Cultivate a positive mindset and radiate optimism. Be kind, supportive, and approachable toward others. Maintain a positive outlook even during challenging situations. Authenticity. Be true to yourself and embrace your authenticity. Avoid trying to intimidate others or conforming to societal expectations. Celebrate your individuality and let your true personality shine. Positive relationships. Surround yourself with positive and supportive people who uplift you. Build meaningful connections and nurture healthy relationships. Engage in activities and communities that align with your interests. Self-care. Prioritize self-care to maintain your physical and mental well-being. Take time for relaxation, engage in activities you enjoy, and practice mindfulness or meditation. Then we'll go on to the next page, which is our first journal prompt. So, what major that girl aspects do you need to work on and why? As you can see in my workbook, I literally included notebook paper because I feel like having that open space before kind of led people to write super big. So I figured I would try something different with this one, as it doesn't go with, those other books that I read. But I figured this one would be really cool to just have like some notebook paper to actually write on. So if you're writing in the actual workbook / you printed it out or whatever, this is the cool part about it. So so you basically look at the page before and see which ones you would like to work on. So for me personally, I already figured out my personal style, I feel like. So I feel like authenticity, self-care, and confidence are my top 3. So what are your top 3? Let me know in the comments down below. But first I will put confidence, because sometimes I put myself down for the littlest things, like if like my hair looks weird or like, stuff like that. The other one I said was authenticity. because I want to embrace how amazing my whole self is. And lastly, for me personally, again, it could be all of them for you. So definitely if it is all of them, that's why I left enough space here, because then you could just write all of them and why. And then the last one is self-care. Because keeping a routine of it is important. So this will just kind of establish to you like, okay, yes, there's all these different things in this book, but every single one is not for everybody. So that's why I decided to make that journal prompt, because, you know, I've kind of developed my own personal style. I definitely have more of a positive attitude now and positive relationships in my life, but maybe you don't. So if all of them is things that you want to work on, you can write that in that space there. So feel free to pause here in case you need more time to write. Otherwise, we'll keep going. Remember, and I think that this is the end of, we're going to go over a quick brief at the outline next after, but let me read this little thing here. Remember, becoming that girl is not about comparing yourself to others or striving for perfection. It's about embracing your unique qualities, being confident and radiating positivity while staying true to yourself. I am that girl. Period. You can even save this as like a wallpaper. This is why I made this like a whole page, because I feel like it's super important to keep that in mind, because that girl was like a big, you know, trend online and everything, and still is, but I don't want this book to be like a trend. I want it to be a mantra for you all to cultivate that confidence and positivity in your life. And now we'll take a brief look at the overview here. So this is just kind of going over deeply what is expected in each of the chapters. So feel free to pause here if you would like to read each of them. But they're essentially just going over the 5 things that we already kind of talked about in the intro. And then I will read this bottom paragraph here. These chapters provide a framework for becoming that girl. There we go. By becoming that girl, by focusing on self-discovery, confidence, personal style, communication skills, and building positive relationships. Each chapter offers guidance and actionable steps to help you develop and showcase your unique qualities while embracing your authenticity. Remember, this journey is about personal growth and becoming the best version of yourself. Period. So next video, we will be going into chapter 1, discovering your authentic self. Figured I'd give an intro to this workbook first and foremost. So be prepared for maybe a little bit longer of a video for the next one, but that is it for me. I hope that you guys enjoyed this little intro to becoming that girl. Again, I will leave a link below to where you can get this workbook for yourself to follow along. And or to share with others, feel free to. But yeah, I hope that you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys.